everyone, it's Chaos World here, and I'm here with a small update and pre-warning for those who have been coming to the Google Hangouts when I've been there. You've already know this stuff, so you can not have to watch the video. But those who have not been there, I'm just giving you an update, and you should come to the Google Hangout if you haven't gotten the chance. Maybe if you're busy, then life happens, but you don't have to, for people who are nervous about showing their face, you don't have to show your face. You can just text or type or whatever you're on, and we can see what you're saying, and we can talk to you that way, and most likely you'll hear us, and then you can just type, or you can just do audio, so we just hear your voice and we don't see your face, or you can do face. You can do whatever you want. It's a lot of fun, and I got a lot of stuff done Dolly wise. I blushed Dorothy. I made an outfit for Tristan, and what else did I do? I made artwork for my Monster High character, which I'll talk about soon, and I worked on another costume because I'm going to my first doll meet tomorrow, and I'm so excited. And if you follow me and you're going to be at the meet, then I'll see you there. And hopefully, if everyone's okay with it, I'm going to do a little bit of videos of the dollies and their outfits. And probably put music in the background so you won't hear the noise, and you can get to see that. So if everyone's cool with that, woot, woot, woot. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm bringing Adriana and Tristan with me, which was hard. I might bring Sunny with me, even though I didn't make her a costume, but we'll see. It depends on what bag I'm gonna bring and all that, so I'll figure it out. And yeah, that was mostly for the meetup. It's the Toronto meetup, so if you are going, yeah. So let me just get to the updates. So first updates that I've had due for you guys is, sorry, I kind of put them far away. I really should not have. I did this guy's face. I'm sorry about the lighting. The weather, the lighting outside is gray because it's raining. It's not that nice, and I don't have any lamps or anything. And as you can see, this lighting is yellow, so I don't know. But you can kind of see his face. It's really nice. I don't know. I can get it better, but it's got a little piercing. It's gold, a gold piercing. And I'm like, oh, is that too weird? I'm like, look, my earrings are gold. People have gold piercing stuff, so. His hair is a bit messy right now because I've been ooh, because he's just a head, and I ordered his body a month ago, and it's still not here. I'll reveal what body he's got when he gets here. Have that as a little bit of fun, but yeah, that is his face. And yep, showing it a little bit more. In person, it's really, really pink here, and his lips, it comes off peachy on this camera, but it's really pink on his lips too, and his eyes are dark here and light here. And oh, here's his eyebrows. He's really worried. He's a worried guy. So that is his face, Jason's face. Yeah, I'm waiting for a body, and for his body will let me, I want to do photo stories and stuff like that, but I'm still waiting on that body. That's why you guys haven't seen very much updates on Instagram or anything, because I'm still waiting on that. Because, you can only do so much with a head. You can take pictures of the head, but it's, just the head. And I don't have a body for him to borrow because Richard's body is tan skin, so it'll look really weird if his head's on it. So, he's just chilling out. Speaking of that, I have another body. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it. Richard's dad has a body coming in, and you'll see what that looks like. I'm just keeping this all kind of mystery-like, so you guys, I don't know, can look forward to something in this channel. And then I also have another mystery doll coming. Some of you guys might already know, Google Hangouts people, you were there when I did the purchase, so you know, and I probably talked about it because I've been talking about it So if you've been on that, you already know who it is. But you'll see when he gets here. I don't know what his name is yet. And I was thinking of doing like a little show and tell, show him. And I know a little bit of what he's going to be about story-wise, but not sure. So I'll just show him, talk about him type thing, and then see what people come up with for names. And yeah, see what goes on with that. But yeah, I'm so excited. He should be here like, I think Monday. But if not Monday, then probably the Monday after that. It depends on how male people want to deal with it. Okay, so that was the first face-up thing. And I did another face-up in the same day because I was like, face-ups. I was like sick and not going to classes anyway. So I'm like, well, it's not really important for me to go to class and get everyone sick. But anyways, here's Charles' face. I'm trying to like move her hair out of the way. This is Charles. Woot. And once again, you know, lighting, she's a bit washed out. Her lips are like a lot redder. And her cheeks are also redder. You can't really see it because, you know, camera problems. And I love her eyelashes too. Like, usually I'm not a fan of eyelashes. As you can tell from my boy, he doesn't have eyelashes. Richard does not have eyelashes. His dad does not have eyelashes. Because other than on girls, I don't like eyelashes. I even sometimes don't like eyelashes on girls. So, yeah, I just don't really like them. And another thing, the eyebrows. I was telling everyone how, like, my nitpicky thing is eyebrows because I have issues with symmetry. And hers are actually not bad. But, yeah, for a while I was just staring at the eyebrows like, oh my god, I need to redo these eyebrows. Oh my gosh. I'm like, they're too thin, but I wanted them to be thin because, I don't know, for some reason when they're thin, she looks a bit meaner than when they're thick, and I like that. So, there's that. And also, I've been like, if you've been following me on Instagram, I've been thinking of the whole Bride of Frankenstein because of this little streak here. And this is just the hair she's wearing for Halloween. But for, like, when she gets, things go back to normal, not October, she's going back to her Afro wig. And there's that. So, there's that. I really like this outfit. I wish you could wear it year-round. I'm gonna, like, secretly have her wearing this year-round, but I'm not gonna actually show you guys that, because I'll be like, it's way past Halloween, it's Christmas. I'll be like, I know, but I love it. Anyways, yeah. I forgot to grab Sunny. I don't know if I should just go grab her. I got her another wig. If you follow me on Instagram, Kiara678, well, it's underscore 678. And you've already seen Sunny's wig. It's like this black wig. It's synthetic. And, like, I usually don't like synthetic wigs. But it's okay right now. Even though also her eyebrows are brown. And I thought it was a brown wig. The picture was of a brown wig. And I should have read it more carefully. Because in, like, the description at the very, very bottom, it's like, oh, by the way, this wig is black. And I'm like, why would you put that at the bottom? And where no one really looks. So I'm like, well, I can't really get mad because technically they did disclaim it. But why would you put it in such a secretive, like, in the tiny print at the bottom? And your picture's not even accurate to what the wig looks like. It looks nothing. So I was like, I was going to rant on the review. But I was like, let me just relax and think about it for a while. And then put my feedback to how it is. But yeah, so that's the whole wig scenario. I think that's it with Charles. I bought like this outfit for Charles, but it was like a while ago, so it hasn't come yet. And I bought a swimsuit. Oh, I gotta remember to bring that to the meetup because I might want to trade because I got a swimsuit for Charles, but it's too big. It fits Sunny, but it's black, so Sunny doesn't really wear black that often. So it just does not match with her. So I'm going to bring it to see maybe I can trade it or like sell it or whatever. So anyways, so once again, so Charles, I'd want to bring her, but like she's too big. Oh, I kind of want to bring her. I don't know. I don't think I will. She'll have to sit it out till another day, but yeah. Then there's my Monster High custom that I'm still in love with. I was asking if I was allowed to bring her to the meet because I thought it would be cute if on the way to the meet, like since she's so small, I could just take her out of my purse or whatever, and just like take pictures of her like on the bus because it's in the city next door. So I just take her out and like put her on the bus, like looking out the window and stuff like that, being like on the way. But they said it's mostly like they said Monster High is okay, but they really want it to be mostly BJD. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna bring her because yeah, I don't want to do any like special exceptions for me type thing. So, oh, another day and another meet, maybe you can go. Because, like, wouldn't it be awesome if you had a bunch of Monster High customs or something like that? I just love it. Just love her face. Oh my gosh. Speaking of, there's another Monster High on the way that I got from the same girl. It's Danny Shorts on Instagram. Her work is amazing, and she's such a nice person. So, as I said, I'll always say follow her, talk to her. She's cool. And yeah, so there's that. And she has a bit of a story. Sorry, kind of forgot. I got distracted there. So I wrote down a couple things that she said about herself. Her name is Amarai. Her name originally was supposed to be Amaris, but for some reason I kept calling her Amarai. And then I'm like, it's just sticking. So I'm just calling her Amarai. Yeah, I don't know. That's what it is. I don't know. It might switch back to Amaris. But Amarai is sticking for some reason. So there's that. So she put a bunch of stuff that she said. First, she's an art student. I made like this abstract art thing that I'd pretend that she made type thing for like her art school. And I'm going to do a lot more like that. So she's an art student. And she goes to this really fancy, like, art school. And she's there on a scholarship. And basically she's really driven towards she has, like, tunnel vision towards her art type thing. And she also, another thing about her is that she's, like, I don't know, she kind of, like, attracts people, if that's what it's kind of, like, people are drawn to her, even though she's like, I'm just an average girl. I don't do anything out of the ordinary. People are drawn to her. She's not, like, huge on, like, being super social. She will be social, but she's really focused on her art and getting better with art. And she, like, when usually say someone just recognize her because they're like, oh, your hair is really nice. She's like, okay, thanks. But, like, if someone comes up to her and is like, oh my gosh, I saw, like, your recent art, it looks so good, I saw this and it spoke to me, then she's like, oh, well, hello, what is your name, type thing. So that she's really into art and likes to talk about art all day, every day type thing. Let's see. So I wrote down some things that she'd say. Let's see. One, she'd say, here are a few things about me. Number one, I hate social norms. Get it, got it, good. So she'd say that because, like, look how she looks. Ooh, she likes to be expressive in her appearance. Number two, photography is life. I did not get into a fancy art school by luck. So that's the whole how she got into the school by, what's it called, scholarship. Number three, apples are my favorite snack. So she loves apples. And four, brothers are so overrated. So yeah, she has a bunch of brothers. Number five, she says that I'm a piece of chocolate that fell out of the box. So she's trying to say, like, how she's different from other people or other students. Number six that of points that she said is, oh, it's not a piece of art unless I'm in it. So she's, like, meaning, like, photographing. She's like, it's not art unless it's my face, or I took a picture of it, or I'm related to it. It's not art. So that was mostly it. Um, I'm probably gonna develop her character more as I have like two more people in her story coming, and then I guess I'll work on it a bit more. I haven't had very much time this past 2 weeks to really work on story stuff, which before this video gets too long, I'll talk about my last thing. If you saw Anne Pocaro's video where she's talking about making her own little doll movie and submitting it so they could all watch the BJD retreat. I wish I could go, but it's way too far. It's like 5-hour flight, whatever. So like, of course, like I can't just go. But I want to try to make something to put in it. Only problem is that like the way that I come up with like stories and stuff, it's really abstract. Like I'll just think of something completely random out of the story and then I just write it down. It's not even like I think of things in order. It's just like, oh, this will happen at the end of the story, just out of nowhere, and then I write it down. And they're like, oh, and somewhere in the middle of the story, this happens, and then I just write it down. I don't know if that's what you guys do, if you think of it. If you think of like how stories and stuff go in order, or if you think of it kind of abstract. So that's my one problem because it's supposed to be like a story curve, like an actual story, and I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna do that, and by the deadline, that's the thing. Because if I need to think of something creative on the spot, then I can't do it. But if I just have free time, I think of something. So I'm not sure exactly what I want to do for that, and also it's has to be like PG rated because there's kids watching, and I'm like, oh snap, because a lot of my stories, if you've already been listening or whatever, had like swearing and stuff like that, and like insulting stuff, because like I don't know, that's how people are sometimes, or like some dark stuff. So, they said dark is okay, but like yeah. So I gotta think of something like PG and a story curve. So I've got to think of something, and something I can actually create that look that I'm satisfied with to submit. And I have to try to figure out how editing and all that stuff is gonna work because I am challenged with technology sometimes. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm not sure what I want to do yet at all. And if you guys are doing it, I'd like to hear what you guys have for your ideas. Not that I'm gonna copy it, but I just like hearing what other people have for ideas to submit. So I'm just gonna cut it off now because it's getting pretty long. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.